So this is gonna be my first pair of the New Balance 1906R. And if you go search up 1906 protection pack on YouTube, it's pretty much bombarded with videos on the Grey Castlerock pair. So you can clearly see that it's a lot of people's favorite. And don't get me wrong, that is a super clean looking pair. And that is also pretty much the closest thing that we get to the 2002R Rain Cloud pair that we got back in 2021. But it seems like nobody's showing love to this pair, which is in my opinion the best looking one out of the pack. Just look at that black end logo with these gold-like borders contrasting the white suede uppers, that black shiny TPU heel clip on the back, and also some slight bronze hits on the midsole. And these are just some of the details that you don't get with the other ones in the pack. But the 1906 is still a model that has to grow on me, to be honest. Like, I know a lot of people are on the fence when it comes to the 1906R. So for me personally, I had to wait for a fire colorway to drop for this model for it to actually pique my interest. And then once I seen these editorial photos that Asphalt Gold put out, I just knew I had to pull the trigger on these. And also those editorial photos from Concepts where they had different women dressed up in the shoes. I really like how they put this together, and it is a great way to highlight these sneakers, especially the one that I cop, which is the black and white pair. Now I don't know the exact name for this colorway, but I did see someone call these the Reflection. So if somebody can confirm this, drop a comment down below. And I also seen someone on IG make a custom out of this specific colorway. I think he or she added some neutral tones to the suede overlays to give it an extra pop, and it looks pretty cool and pretty creative. There's already been some colorways that dropped on the 1906R. I believe last year there was a black and white pair that dropped, I think around August, and I've seen quite a few people style these already. And they also have that collab with thisisneverthat, but you can clearly see that they all carry this Y2K running shoe type of colorways, and I am not the biggest fan of that. And so I copped these from BSTN on New Year's Day for a retail price of $180. And like I said, there were 4 other colorways that dropped in this pack. You had a gray one with the black midsole called Turtle Dove, and a black pair that a lot of people seem to like because I think they seem pretty easy to wear. And then you have everyone's favorite, which is the Castlerock or Harbor Gray pair. And then of course you have my favorite, which is the white and black pair. I'm pretty sure you could just wear this with anything in your wardrobe because it's just a black and white sneaker. But I still think they look the best when you pair them up with some shorts. That's what I always recommend with New Balances. And before we dive into the details, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button underneath this video. Let's hop into it. So this is the box that it comes with. Just a regular gray New Balance box, nothing special. But I will read you guys the size tag. It says M1906DC, and I got this in a size 8.5, which is my true size. And I've seen some people say that you have to go half size down, but for me personally, I had to go true to size, and these fit perfect. And I find that these are just as comfortable as the 2002R model. It's not like one is more comfortable than the other, and if there is any difference in comfort, it's like barely noticeable because they're both super comfortable. And so taking a deep dive into this shoe, starting with the toe box, the base layer comes in this white mesh, and on top you see a small white leather panel. Now overlaid on the toe box, you get some more of that white colored suede, and as you can see, it gives off this distressed look, and it has more layers to it, which gives more dimensions to this shoe, which is really dope in my opinion. And the suede that is being used is a long hair suede, which runs all throughout the shoe. And by the laces, you have these 2 eyelets that also run through the New Balance L logo, which gives you more of a secure fit, and they call this the N-Lock technology. And I think this is what makes this shoe stand out the most. That black New Balance logo with the border looking like it has a metal finish to it makes it really pop out. Now on the heel area on the lateral side, you have a small leather layer that features the 1906D branding. And on the back on the heel area, you get this black TPU heel clip. I really like how this looks because on this pair, it almost comes in like a shiny finish. But with the other pairs in the pack, they have more like a matte finish to it. Now the tongue is done in this mesh material, and it has a leather overlay on top that features the New Balance logo in black. So these shoes only come with one set of laces, so you have these white laces that are already in there, but I think they would look pretty dope with some black laces too. And of course you have that energy absorb midsole, and it comes in this silk color, and I really like these small bronze hits that you see on the midsole. And lastly, you get a black outsole, and in the middle you have a small hint of that beautiful bronze color. So that is basically it when it comes to the details of the shoe. But when it comes to quality control, I do notice one flaw on my pair. So on the right pair, on the L logo, I do notice some small white stains. I know for sure it's not glue marks, but I don't know what it is. I'm guessing because it's a pre-distressed shoe, it might have just bumped into the N logo by accident, which created these white stains. So I'm pretty bummed about that, but other than that, it's a pretty clean looking shoe. So that is basically it for this video. Let me hear your thoughts on this pair, or just the whole pack in general. Do you think they did this model any justice with this release, or do you think that this was unnecessary and they should just kept this treatment on the 2002R? Let me know in the comments down below. And I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and like always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and make sure you leave a like underneath this video. I would greatly appreciate that, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out.